Greetings, YouTube. Happy Saturday. There have been two events this week that have dramatically increased the same question I've received, particularly on the Line app, from so many users in so many different situations. Of course, the first being, at the time of recording this, the 4-star generic Awakening gem that everybody who had kept track and kept pace with the Summoner Appreciation Calendar login got to get for free. So, of course, if you have 4 stars and you need to awaken one, the logical scenario was to ask, who should I awaken? But now there's a different scenario with greater stakes for more players, not just those who are trying to become uncollected with 4 stars. And that is the 5-star stakes that was created when Kabam gave us the greatest deal ever for every summoner at level 60. And here's to hoping, because it's impossible for me to test this out as I've been level 60 for years. But here's to hoping, if you did purchase that deal too, you didn't get the 5-star, that eventually when you hit level 60, the game will just remember that you bought that deal and it will give you that 5-star basic crystal as a accomplishment. I just know the last time we predicted that would happen as a community over the long run, it happened first when several people sent me the same screenshot of becoming uncollected and getting the 5,000 5-star shards. And this was like a week or two after July 4th. And everybody who was already uncollected on July 4th got that same bonus, only to have Kabam mysteriously stop giving it a couple weeks after that. Which is why suddenly, if you're uncollected and you're waiting for those 5,000 5-star shards, I don't know what to tell you. Some people got it a couple weeks ago. Now it's like Kabam has run out of generosity to award that milestone. So, assuming you got the 5-star crystal for 10 bucks, and by the way, let's not forget, it wasn't just a 5-star crystal for 10 bucks. It was a 4-star crystal, 2 3-star crystals, and 5 premium disappointment crystals for 10 bucks. That is just an A+++ best deal we have ever seen for a 5-star, plus bonus items in the contest. So, a lot of people pulled pretty dang good champs out of that crystal. In fact, yours truly, thanks to the incredible ever-going luck of Mama Bear's Chicago connection, who might secretly be the Kabam CEO, she just doesn't want to tell me, awakened Havoc for the first time. And I was kind of regretting, even though I love Archangel, using my Mutant Awakening gem on Archangel, because I probably wanted to use it on Havoc even more in some cases. And now they're both awakened because the RNGesus did not betray me. So, with that being said, the question is now, Prof, I have this great 5-star. I eventually want to take them to rank 4. Are they worth it? Because you need to ask yourself this question. I cannot answer this for you. You have to ask yourself this. Are you going to use this champion every day for the next several months to years? Are you going to use them in event quests, special quest, alliance war? And I'm not just talking about on defense. I'm talking about on offense. Because if the answer is just on defense, I have a hard time, and I know this is not popular because some people will rank just for prestige and just for defense. I think that is living life too short. You need to rank somebody up like Medusa, for example, who can be great on both defense and offense. I hate fighting with Korg on offense. I hate going up against Korg in war. So, what 5-stars are worth taking to rank 4 now that many of you have sent me screenshots, which I'm trying to compile a somewhat small video of that today. Again, if you come across this video days or weeks or months later, that's going to mean nothing to you. But for those of you watching this when I post it, just a heads up. So, this is going to be kind of a tricky video because this is one of those videos where you got to answer over 100 different questions of champions from different classes and also talk about whether or not being awakened is essential to taking them to rank 4. But the first question you got to ask yourself is, am I going to use this champion every day in questing? If the answer is no, leave them at most at rank 3 and never take them to rank 4 because those tier 2 alpha catalysts are so precious, you don't want to waste them on a champion that you're not going to use in the long term. So what I'm going to do, because I obviously have way more 4-stars than 5-stars even with my stacked roster, is to go through and just pretend like the ones who are eligible. Of course, I'm not going to be talking about 5-star Scarlet Witch, thanks Kabam, but most of the 4-stars you see in front of you certainly are available as 5-stars, not at 6 stars, but, you know, slow steps in this community. So let's start with the science class. If you use Quake and you are pretty dang good with her, you know, confident, happy, you can build up her charges, absolutely worth taking to rank 4, even unawakened. Same with the Thing. And I have seen great videos of Thing both awakened and unawakened. I have never used him to his full potential because this 4-star is the best Thing that I have, which is also why my face doesn't look as bad as it could because Katie Candy hasn't had the opportunity to kick me in the face if I beat her to our own competition to see who gets the Thing first. SpiderGwen and She-Hulk are 2 champions after the beta that I have seen a great deal of gameplay with. But if you don't think that you're going to use them every day, my SpiderGwen is at rank 4 only because of the variant number 2 rank up gem. So if you're not sure and you haven't completed variant, maybe wait and see if you can pull a science. Human Torch is already a champion that if you use every day is really fun to play with, and we've seen fantastic YouTubers like Mr. Legacy who have done exceptional Human Torch videos. And this is before a buff to him offensively, because, you know, out of all the science champions, Human Torch is the one that needs a buff, not Spider-Man, Miles Morales, or Ant-Man, or Abomination, or Joe Fix himself. Luke Cage and Red Hulk, speaking of beta test champs, this is a while ago now that they've been tested. They are worth a rank 4, particularly Luke Cage and Alliance Quest. I will say this, Red Hulk is my most surprising, happy 565 SIG 200 champion I've ever taken up. Ghost Rider's number 2, but Red Hulk just kills it, especially now that I run full suicides. So if you have Domino and you think that Red Hulk is going to be a champion that you want to eventually take to rank 5, go for it. But no, Red Hulk does not need to be awakened. And if you pull a 6-star Red Hulk, that's basically pulling a rank 4 5-star. So be wary. If you're not going to take Red Hulk to rank 5 as a 5-star, I would say hold off and keep him at rank 3. Void is one of those champions that when somebody texts me and they say, I just pulled a 5-star Void, I really don't say congratulations. It's kind of like Aegon. I'm like, oh, cool. Do you have an awakening gem? No. Well, it's like pulling a third of a puzzle. Like, you've got a third of the puzzle built, but don't rush into it. This is also why 565 SIG 200 Void for a long, long time will be better than rank 2 SIG 20 awakened 6-star Void, at least in my book. Other than that, I'm not going to throw out any shout-outs for this class. We're moving on to the skill. So, Blade, 100%. If you don't have Blade at rank 4, do it. Just do it. Doesn't matter if he's unawakened, even though I love Blade's awakened ability to save me countless units with the regeneration. Blade is still so amazing. I get triggered a little bit when I see people comment, Blade is yesterday's news. He's overrated. He's not good anymore. Shut up. He's great. He is great. Okay. Hawkeye, rank 3. Gwenpool, I think in the current meta of the game, I'd stay at rank 3 as well, unless she is by far your best skilled champion. Just know if you get like Awakened Aegon or Blade, Nick Fury even, you're going to have champions that maybe you want to take 2 more. Massacre or Massacre is a great honorable mention for rank 4. I have seen some incredible videos. And now that I am talking about Red Hulk with the Domino synergy, it's worth talking about Massacre as well. Besides that, I don't know enough about Spider-Man's Stealth Enhanced to say, but from what I've seen, I'd probably keep him at rank 3. Nick Fury for synergies, I'd keep at rank 3, but if you want to take him and awaken him to max, eventually probably rank 5 him as well. Champs like, you know, Punisher 5-star, no. Killmonger, kind of an honorable mention, but I just don't know. I think a rank 3 Killmonger is worth it. I took my Killmonger to rank 4, and I never use him, especially now that I don't do Alliance War. I don't regret it, but at the same time, it's kind of a wasted rank up, so I can't really tell you to do it or not do it because, personally, I'm not really getting the most out of my Killmonger, even with Void. Archangel, if awakened, rank 4. Iceman, I think regardless, even though I think you could argue that with the meta evolving in the game, he's kind of lost some of his appeal, I would still take to rank 4 even unawakened. X-23, if you need an X-23 for Alliance Quest particularly, because that's what she used to be my MVP with until I got Omega Red, rank 4 for sure. Havoc, if you're going to use him every day, great. If not, rank 3. Omega Red, awakened at high sig only for rank 4. Domino does not need to be awakened to be a no-brainer rank 4 decision. Emma Frost, if you're going to use her every day, rank 4, but I probably would keep her at rank 3 unless you think you're going to do the combo of offense and defense I still think defensively she's not as good as we thought she would be, but she's still solid. And we'll see what Colossus and Old Balls are going to look like. But at the time of recording this, we have not even completed the beta testing, so I can't definitively say what their value is going to be. So now let's talk about one of the best classes in the game that's gotten even better. In fact, you could argue that 2019 is the year of the Cosmic class. So Medusa, particularly Awakened, rank 4 no-brainer. Hyperion, even unawakened, is a rank 4 no-brainer. Captain Marvel Movie Edition, rank 4 no-brainer. Awakened even better. Venom the Duck, awakened or unawakened, rank 4 no-brainer. Cole Obsidian, awakened or unawakened, rank 4 no-brainer. Corvus Glaive, awakened or unawakened, no-brainer for rank 4. You start to see a pattern. This is how good this class is. Now, there are certain champions that I have seen do really well at rank 4. I even have a buddy named Miles for my old alliance who was the best Drax player I've ever seen. But, you know, for the average person, I'd never recommend that. So, of the champions you see in front of you, those are the ones that I would take up. Venom, I still think Awakened would be nice, but I've even seen people destroy with Venom unawakened, preferably Awakened though. Venom, Medusa, Hyperion, Cole Obsidian, Captain Marvel Movie Edition, Venom the Duck, and Corvus are my choices for this class. Now let's go to the tech class. Stark Spidey, awakened or unawakened, no-brainer, rank 4. If you have the 5-star OG Vision and you don't have him awakened, I'm sorry, that means you purchased him and he's just kind of been sitting. Vision, I would say only take to rank 4 if awakened at least SIG 100. From there, Darkhawk, if you use him every day, particularly awakened, rank 4. Sentinel, as the game evolves, particularly now with Variant 3, no-brainer for rank 4 in my book. I love my rank 4 Sentinel. Ghost does not need to be awakened and still is a no-brainer for rank 4. You just have to learn how to play with her, and that's going to take some time, but it's going to be worth the knowledge. Star-Lord only awakened, and ideally at least at SIG, I don't know, 40 to 50. And I'm not the biggest Mysterio fan yet. I don't think he's a bad champion, but I don't think he is anywhere close to the classes of the champions I've just described. So I would hold off for now and probably just keep him at rank 3. Who knows how Warlock's going to be at the time of recording this. He will be coming into the contest in the following week, but we're doing this video now. Ironman Infinity War is always a popular question. Defensively, he's solid. Offensively, underrated, but not to the point that I would use resources on him over Stark Spidey or Awakened Star-Lord or Ghost or even Sentinel. So those are my thoughts on that. Okay, now the last but certainly not least, the Mystic class. Ghost Rider, even unawakened. If you use Blade, take him up. I'm very confident in saying that. Dr. Voodoo, only if awakened. And I know a lot of people have taken their Dr. Voodoo to rank 5 and don't use him. So it goes back to that first question of this video. Are you going to use this champion every day in the long term? If there's any doubt that you're not, don't rank them up. Just keep Dr. Voodoo at rank 3. He's perfectly fine at rank 3. Symbiote Supreme does not need to be awakened to be an amazing rank 4 candidate. And if you are considering Mystic Dispersion, particularly 3 to 4 in Mystic Dispersion, if Symbiote Supreme is one of your best champs, that is also a huge rank up consideration. Dormammu is an underrated shout out, but I wouldn't put Dorm quite in the same category as the champions we've already discussed. I would, however, put Magic, even unawakened, in amazing rank 4 potential because of that power control, particularly on the special too. But once you get her awakened, that limbo is also fire. You know, some people say they love their rank 4 Mephisto or their rank 4 Hood. I get it. Heck, even Guillotine, and certainly Morningstar is the champion that every time I do this, I just think more and more, if you are a good Morningstar player, and if she's also awakened particularly, it is a no-brainer to take her to rank 4. She is an Alliance War Slayer. She has actually gained in terms of overall value with where the meta of the game has gone, and so I'm a big fan of Morningstar. Not in the same breath as, say, Magic or even Ghost Rider in my book, but at the same time, I'm a big fan. I'm a believer in Morningstar, even if I don't know how to play the best with her. Well, there you have it, YouTube. I hope that this video has helped those of you who have flooded my inbox with questions as to whether or not to rank 4 this champion. You need a plan in this game. You need to be patient, and you don't want to waste resources on champions that you think you might use, but you end up just having them rot on your bench. So ask yourself that question. Am I going to build my future in this game around that champion? If the answer is yes, go for it. But if the answer is no, hold off, because nothing's worse than wasting your resources, depleting yourself of all of them, and then the next 5-star or 6-star crystal, or heck, even 4-star for some people, that they pull is the champion that, had they had that champion available when they used their rank up resources, they would have used their resources on that champion for sure over the champion that they now, I guess, wasted them on. So be patient. Hopefully, remember this video, and to all of you who are looking to clear content this weekend, best of luck, especially if it's the new, at least at the time of recording this, variant number 3.